too brute?
Good morning, fine friends and associates. Welcome to my bedroom. Not a place where I usually invite people in, but today we're doing it. I'm sorry if you're a cosplay person, but today it's a plant video. I have to repot my large form Monstera once again. Now, I would usually not replant so quickly, but there's something going on with my plants, especially my two big boys in my room. I've got one here, I've got one there. Something's up. There's something on the leaves. There's like this yellowing happening, there's crusting happening, and to be completely honest, the pot it's in right now is a bit small for it. So I want to basically pull it out, repot it, and see what the roots are doing, because I think that might be a big indication of what's actually going on, because if they're both doing the exact same thing, something's up, and I need to do the process of elimination and find out what it is. I'm not entirely sure if this video is going to be that interesting, because it's just me repotting a plant, but some of you might be into that, and therefore this one is just for you. I see you there with your little plant obsession. I am right with you. I have too many plants in this room. Whew. I've had my coffee, got my work pants on. Let's do this.
To what new horizons can we look now? Where are tomorrow's opportunities? The frontiers of the future are not on any map. But now, what's ahead of us?
Too brute? Wow, sweaty, because that was a lot of fucking effort. My lower back will not be thanking me. What do we got? It's not as root bound as I thought it was, but I think I know the issue. Because look at that. That, my friend, is root rot. You can see because the original casing of the root has shrunken away and you just get this like weird spinal stem right here. This is a rotten, which means there's going to be a lot of excavation needed on this to get it healthy again, get rid of the root rot. I'm going to try and salvage as much of this soil as possible just because it's really expensive, but try and get out all the little pieces of root rot in it. But as we can also see, roots weren't that healthy because big chunks of them just instantly separated out from the plant. Some are healthy, some are not. I've got a bit of a big job ahead of me. Okay, let's do this.
Hello, voiceover Apollo here. I'm kind of a bit annoyed. In the end, I didn't reuse this soil. I decided to completely go with new stuff, but the soil will now be going out into the garden and into the more, you know, outdoorsy plants like dahlias. Aw, a baby noctis. She was very curious as what I was doing. It might look as if I'm being a bit rough with the roots, but I have a philosophy. If it's gonna fall off, it's gonna fall off, so I might as well shake the living shit out of this plant and see what comes off. Monsteras are very hardy, they can deal with it. I promise I'm not a sadist.
This is a large plant. It requires a lot of water, a lot of light to take care of it. That is not enough root to take care of this. It's understandable that I lost 2 leaves off this plant, which was really sad, and I probably should have done this sooner, but I did not have the physical energy. That's the problem with having 2 disabilities that have chronic fatigue as them and a lot of pain. So I left it too long, and this is what has happened. I haven't even started cutting away the rotted bits yet. This is just what stayed on to the plant rather than the soil. Ooh, boy howdy. I'm kind of sad about this, guys. It's really sad. At least I've got 2 root balls that are not rotted, so they will support the plant. Let's get rid of this root rot and then start mixing up a new batch of soil and replanting. Yep, look at all this roots. So many roots. I've got as much off as I think I can manage, and I can't see any extreme root rot roots, just the sort of very not healthy but still white roots that instantly break off. They are not healthy. So I'm going to clean this up and then pre-mix a new potting soil for this plant. Yay! I have two things to mix together. The first is a houseplant mix from ROTTED, which is where I usually buy my soil and substrates from. They have a deal where it's like a big bag of this and it's not too expensive and it's pre-mixed with stuff in it. But because the root rot is so extreme, I'm going to be adding in a fair amount of activated charcoal. This will trap some of the impurities and some of the nasties in my soil mix, and that I also got from ROTTED. They have a point system, it's really good, and they also sell plants and rare plants and pots. Highly recommend.
Now, I did debate showing you this because I'm about to faint now. So, I'm a huge believer in basically bringing invisible disabilities out into the open. This is a really common part of my life that you don't see from Instagram or the YouTube videos where I'm dancing around the kitchen as Ignis or making props. I have a very interesting fainting style. Oh, you're doing good there, darling. Basically, I stand up, I black out so I lose all my vision, and then I fall. But by the time I hit the floor, I'm still conscious. And keep in mind that this is me on a good day where I'm standing. Let's not think about the bad. So, after about an hour to 2 hours of lying down to recover and get my blood pressure back to normal parameters, at least normal for me, I made use of the opportunity of having this plant close to the floor and gave it a very thorough wipe down. We're done. I actually decided to move things around a little bit. I moved my big Monstera over here, and I've put the other one, which I just did, in front of it. As you saw earlier, this sort of activity takes it out of me. Anyone watching who's got an invisible disability like mine, which involves tachycardia and the autonomic system, understands that standing up, sitting down, physical activity causes issues, and yeah, I had another fainting issue. I'm used to them though, I know how to fall correctly, so it's fine, and I didn't hit my head, so that's a positive, that's a win. I will have to do the other pot at some point, but I can't do it now or today. One, don't have the materials, I need a bit more soil. Two, I am about to collapse and I'm in a lot of pain, so I'm gonna set my ass down and I'm gonna do some knitting while watching some YouTube, I think. This is not my normal video, but if you've enjoyed the ride, I'm very happy and glad that I could bring you along. Keep yourself safe, keep healthy, and keep happy. Bye, darlings.